So guys, there is a CNN video. It's an old clip that's making rounds and I had to share it because people are using it to troll the Rangers. It's like, oh hey, you said that William and Marbles are the most popular royals, right? The Harry and Meghan are irrelevant. Well, let's remind you something, right? Let us remind you something. So have a look at this clip.
And it was a huge shock. It was silent. You could almost hear a pin drop when the four of them emerged from the car. You could see Harry get out first, then you saw Meghan, and then the other two royals as well. And it was remarkable.
Whoever decided to make this clip trend again, well, we love you. We love you. And someone pointed out that maybe this is when William and Mumbles started becoming so jealous. Like, you mean Harry and Meghan are more popular than us? They're more popular than us? They're well known than us? The way the Rangers were pissed that this CNN journalist or reporter did not know who Kate is and William is. It was so amazing. It's satisfying. And honestly, I've seen so many people point to the internet. A lot of people don't know, the other leftover royals. But ask anyone, which member of the royal family do you know? And they'll say Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan, Harry and Meghan, Harry and Meghan. That, they'll tell you that back to back. A lot of people don't know the leftover roles. So that's when William realized, oh no, I gotta do something to get rid of my brother and my sister-in-law. There's no way they're going to steal my shine. I am... They realized that Harry and Meghan are more popular than them, and then it stung. That's when the incandescent with rage started raging, right? So that video is making rounds, and of course people are trolling the Rangers for whatever reason. I just had to share. It's trending, so I just had to, refresh your memory. But anyway, let's get to business. So here's the thing, right? Prince William is running out of royals and how it will affect the public for many years to come. So it's slowly dawning on the toxic British media that with their encouragement, William has bullied everyone out of the royal family, and that family is dying a natural death. And here's the thing, I cannot wait for him to bring the whole thing down. They're realizing, like, wait, this man has literally bullied everyone. Like, when he goes to the throne, like, he gets who's going to be people working with him. He bullied his brother out, he bullied his sister-in-law, and this man. So the UK media is worried. When you see this, that's why you get to understand why they are constantly begging for Harry and Meghan to come back. This is why, guys. This is why they're begging for Harry and Meghan to come back. Anyway, let me just get to it and then we could break it down. And then so Prince William is running out of royals and how it will affect the public for many years to come. No wonder Prince William is looking so glam these days. He's running out of royals. The return of Prince Edward and wife Sophie from their hugely successful state visit to Japan serves as a reminder to the future king that when his time comes, there's almost nobody left to send abroad on these vital goodwill missions. Once there was a raft of royals who filled out the 25-yard with Buckingham Palace balcony. Slowly, one by one, they've drifted away. And it's created a crisis at the times ahead. The golden years are all but gone. For the time being, in 2011, there were 12 major roles and the families sharing public-facing duties. Between them, they covered 3,874 engagements, flying the flag both at home and abroad. But by 2024, the last figures available, the personnel had dropped by 2 down to 10, but the overall attendance figures had shrunk by almost half of 2,168. The problem for William is that things can only get worse before they get better. The oldest royals, the Duke of Kent, 89, Princess Alexandra, 88, though maintaining links with their various charities and organizations, have effectively disappeared from view. Pictures of the Duke grieving at the funeral of his wife earlier this month were a reminder of his long length of service, but also graphically illustrated he can no longer play a part in the essential royal rituals of tree planting, plaque unveiling, and ribbon cutting. The same goes for Alexandra, while their cousin, the Duke of Gloucester, 81, and his wife, the Duchess, 79, are way past the national retirement age. Though they battle gamely on, they were never front and center roles and go largely unrecognized. Prince Andrew retired in disgrace in November 2019. Harry, together with Meghan, fled the coup in 2020. The troops have left the battlefield, leaving their future commanding officer, Prince William, in despair. All that will be left when he steps up to the throne will be him and Catherine, Edward and Sophie, and Princess Anne. Public demand for attendance of a royal to mark major and minor events up and down, the country remains as high as ever. And though King Charles has responded well to his cancer treatment and is walking away as industriously as ever, William knows, as every heir to every throne knows, that kingship is always just a heartbeat away. It's clear from the various statements coming from Kensington Palace that William has formulated his plans for the future. But what do they include? And just as important from public point of view, what do they exclude? The answer inevitably is less contact with the public, and no amount of social media coverage can replace the lifetime memory generated by a real-life meeting with a royal. The future king, but one, Prince George, won't be 18 for another 6 years. Add another 3 years for university, and that means he won't step up onto the public stage until 2034. Like it or not, he's born to serve, but there's no guarantee his sister Charlotte, 10, will become part of the royal circus, or kid brother Louis, now just 7. William and Catherine have been rightly protective of their children, and one suspects they may leave the choice up to them when they arrive adulthood. Queen Victoria had 9 children, her son Edward and his son George. For well over a century, we've had more royals than you could shake a stick at. So the other is just on and on. So they've realized that when William gets the throne, he will have less people, less royals, like the balcony. They're worried about the balcony, like it's going to have very less people. It's going to have very less people, and honestly, it's so deserving of this man. He is so deserving. Well, this is the monarchy that he wanted. He drove everywhere but he bullied everyone, even the staff. Even the staff can't stand this man. So whose fault is it? And now you understand why they're telling him, hey, you need to fly to Montecito and have a talk with Harry and bring him back. Like, we need you to do this. That's it, like, Harry, please, can you come back? Even if it's like as a part-time working royal, like, come back. Even, okay, you can be coming monthly. It's because they already they're scared, they're in panic because they don't know how his reign is going to be like. Well, he's constantly briefed the press how it's going to be like because he really, really wants to get that throne. But people are so worried because remember, these two are the laziest people ever. They've not been working. They've not been working. They're so lazy. The media has tried calling them out. I mean, they are cowards again because they usually do and then they backtrack. But the thing is, if they've not been working right now, do you think once they're king and queen, they're going to work? Like, let's just be honest. Do you think they're going to work once they're king and queen if they've not been doing that for a while now? So it's dawning on them that we've been lifting this person up, we've been propping him up, and honestly, it's scary. What is his reign going to be like? His monarchy, there are no people. Like, the balcony is going to be so empty, and it keeps getting, the crowds are dwindling, and the interest in the monarchy is fading. So honestly, it's so deserving. This is what he wanted. He drove his brother, one of the most loved people in the whole world, like the most popular royal, and his sister-in-law, who would have had such a great impact to the monarchy. But since he's so jealous and just wants to ruin his brother and destroy his brother, look at where he is. So people are worried, and honestly, serve them right. Anyway, guys, here are some of the comments. So you have Valerie says, I'll be happy when there's no one left but he and Kate. Then Zandi says, and their children. True. Paula says, imagine spending a lifetime groomed to be king, only to end up the guy who's scared of his own family and turned the monarchy into a ghost town. William isn't saving the farm, he's its demolition crew. Rod says, they wanted an Ozempic monarchy and they're getting one. The cat burglar says, they told the youngest working senior royal to go home. The great lawyer says, lol, it seems that despite his billions, he lacks critical thinking skills. This was on track to happen. In any situation, a thinking person can look at the now and predict that with such continued conduct, the outcome will be exactly what it is. The monarchy is almost kaput. Because says no amount of sad face is going to help this man and his monarchy. Vocal says the best thing he can do is abdicate once he's king, but he will have to go rogue or the grey suits will stop him. Missy says only his kids will be left to do it all when they're adults. Lol, a full circle moment. Racism says all they had to do was be kind to the royals who loved charity and working. The farm is a joke. Harry and Meghan are thriving. Good on them. Emotional says he's the real cancer of this family, slowly but surely killing it. Absolutely. So let me know what now here are some of the comments about the video, the CNN video. You have DB says that time royalist went totally apoplectic when CNN said you can see Harry get out first, then you saw Meghan, then the other two royals. The two says this was a direct slap from the media. Radical says they cried buckets. Saeed said good times. And then there's a Daily Mail article says CNN reporter is blasted for disrespectfully referring to William and Kate as the other two royals during report about Windsor True's walkabout in wake of Queen's death. Cindy says, I'm telling you, a lot of people in the US know nothing about the royal family, but they know Diana, Harry, and Meghan. You think big sis says come fake infos? Absolutely. Absolutely. So let me know what you think, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to subscribe, like, and share this video. I love you. Be safe, and I'll see you in the next one.